Justice Samani asked Nigerians to forgive Tinubu for his drug crime. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. As part of a grant of the petitions, the opposition had argued that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at the time of the presidential election in February 2023, was not qualified to contest the election. The opposition based their claim on the grounds that Tinubu was fined $460,000 for an offense involving dishonesty, namely narcotics trafficking, imposed by the U.S. District Court. Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter, users claim that Judge Haruna Samani said President Tinubu should be forgiven, a connection with the decades of old drug case in the U.S. hands. Amboje Fact checked the viral claim. FCT Abuja social media posts have been cited by Amboje stating that Justice Haruna Samani, the lead justice of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, PEPT, queried Nigerians on their alleged reluctance to forgive President Bola Tinubu. The social media post, as can be seen here, claimed Justice Samani questioned why it appears difficult for Nigerians to forgive President Tinubu for his past drug crimes. There is no evidence that prominent Judge Samani asked Nigerians to forgive President Bola Tinubu for a controversial drug case. Fumi Fayomi Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. No evidence Samani sought forgiveness for Tinubu. The first claim appeared online in August 2023, a month before the PEPT rejected the opposition's petition to overturn President Tinubu's February election victory. Recall that in documents that are publicly available, the U.S. Department of Justice alleged that from early 1998, accounts opened in Tinubu's name held the proceeds of sale of white prohibited substances. While the court confirmed it had cause to believe the money in the bank accounts at the time were the proceeds of drug trafficking. Tinubu and his co-accused denied the allegations, and subsequently he reached a compromise settlement with authorities and forfeited $460,000. The stigma had been hanging over Tinubu's neck for years. Social media posts about Justice Samani allegedly calling for forgiveness for the president for drug crimes can also be found here. In some cases, it was made into visual content, but did the prominent jurist make the statement? Amboje checks. Verification. We found a report by credible media outlets that Samani made the comment. Besides, the post did not stipulate where and where when the judge allegedly made the statement. Therefore, ruled the statement credited to Justice Samani was hooked up. Samani's home, rumored to have been attacked. In a related article, Amboje reported that a blog, Igbo Times Magazine, posted on its Facebook and Twitter page that Justice Samani's house was allegedly set on fire by thugs. The post has been shared multiple times by social media users. We investigated the claim. So, we are now coming out to talk about if Judge Samani asks Nigerians to forgive Tinubu, or asks why is it difficult. Let him come and let him answer for him. We make him come answer for him. You must be a criminal. No wonder you read that nonsense you typed as a judgment. Why can't this man keep quiet and hide his face? Wherever he thinks he can hide it. He has been exposing himself on the tribunal ruling saga. Shame on you, Oboti man. Thunder fire your circumcised criminal judge. You will not live to eat the money you bribed you with. Enemies of justice, under the fire. Thunder fire you 1,000,000 times. May not calm down. The message to catch up with anyone that is turning down the will of the masses. Cook it up or not. Cook up or not cook up story. I have sent my thunder since. Okay, that is how this Atiku and Obi supporters lie like their masters. Really, the tribunal judges have become the new targets of blackmail. The Supreme Court judges will soon be added to their new victims of blackmail when they find no merit in their worthless appeals. Judgment must be in their favor, otherwise they'll blackmail you. That judgment you read with your eyes, open another judge will blind decide to it according to your symbol of law. You see yourself, if in a common man you sentence the person, Remember that as the others, that is how Almighty God will judge you. You're going to give account to God one day. Before you curse any of them, you read the write-up. You find the write-up is saying that facts checks and found that the judge never said so. You see a headline and begin to write your responses without even reading it. Now what for all of them? No forgiveness whatsoever. What is permanent about a corrupt judge who passes judgment based on the highest bidder syndrome? Despicable is the right word and not permanent. That food is preserved for people with impeccable integrity. You are one to be forgiven because you saw the truth and pervert judgment. Your children will not forgive you keeping Nigerians like this because of bribe. He bribed you with money. You'll be retired one day. Your activities will be valued rather. Samani Haruna, you're a high-class bribe collector. You want to remember ruined this country by hiding the out of transparency. You are not worthy to be a nation's last hope. You are. I ask you, Judge Harun Samani, if you had been convicted of such similar crime, would you be named? George, as endorsed by the NBA, Tinubu has been forgiven, but constitutional could have been precedent. You endorsing him again by subverting the Nigerian constitution makes you a convicted judge, and this lives with you forever. May God Almighty judge you for the fact that you know the right thing and you did not rule to it. God judge you. All right. Okay. Justice did ask Articular if he's a Christian. I want to ask that if he cannot forgive as a Christian. All right. If what happened in Ghana decades ago does not happen in Nigeria, this country will be doomed forever. Be consoling with yourself with fake and nonsense. Some people are so gullible and blinded with hatred not to be able to differentiate fake news. Is that not a big offense that should disqualify?